Good morning everybody. Friday, end of another week, 21st of May time. I don't know where it's all rushing off to, but it's certainly rushing off somewhere. Not looking so good today. I think the weather has to improve in the days to come, but I think today is not a day for going out. So we've got a few things to do today, catch up with one or two things, and so that will keep us busy for today. So I hope everybody's doing all right and everybody is keeping safe and well. Lots of folk now going for their first vaccinations. Our boys have got word. In fact, I think John's going today, and Billy and Hazel have got word to go, I think, at the end of next week or into the week after. So they're certainly getting down to the younger people with vaccinations, and I know a lot of people are going for their second ones very soon as well. So I hope everybody is keeping well with that and not having any unforeseen things afterwards. So we have been reading about King David, and we will jump a chapter today and on to 2 Samuel chapter 7, and it's entitled Nathan's Message to David. King David was settled in his palace, and the Lord kept him safe from all his enemies. Then the king said to the prophet Nathan, "Here I am living in a house built of cedar, but God's covenant box is kept in a tent." Nathan answered, "Do whatever you have in mind, because the Lord is with you." But that night the Lord said to Nathan, "Go and tell my servant David that I say to him, 'You are not the one to build a temple for me to live in.' From the time I rescued the people of Israel from Egypt until now, I have never lived in a temple. I have travelled around living in a tent. In all my travelling with the people of Israel, I have never asked any of the leaders that I appointed why they had not built me a temple made of cedar. So tell my servant David that I, the Lord Almighty, say to him, I took you from looking after sheep in the fields and made you the ruler of my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have defeated all your enemies as you advanced. I will make you as famous as the greatest leaders in the world. I have chosen a place for my people Israel and have settled them there, where they will live without being oppressed any more. Ever since they entered this land, they have been attacked by violent people, but this will not happen again. I promise to keep you safe from all your enemies and to give you descendants. When you die and are buried with your ancestors, I will make one of your sons king and will keep his kingdom strong. He will be the one to build a temple for me, and I will make sure that his dynasty continues forever. I will be his father, and he will be my son. When he does wrong, I will punish him as a father punishes his son, but I will not withdraw my support from him as I did from Saul, whom I removed so that you could be king. You will always have descendants, and I will make your kingdom last forever. Your dynasty will never end." Nathan told David everything that God had revealed to him. Amen, and God bless this reading from 2 Samuel chapter 7, and on Monday we will be back and we will hear the second part of this chapter. So the General Assembly, I think, starts tomorrow. There has been some information about it on the Church of Scotland website. If you want to have a wee look there, you can. So I think over the weekend, if you can remember in your prayers all those who are commissioners for the General Assembly this year, and for all the decisions that are going to have to be made there. Lots of changes, I think, coming in the Church of Scotland generally, both due to the pandemic and also the lack of funds and the lack of ministers. So lots of decisions, I think, being brought to the General Assembly this year. So if you can, in your prayers, remember all those who are making decisions on behalf of the church. So Friday today, remember, no message on a Saturday. The service from Wednesday will be online and on Facebook and on the phone line on Sunday. And apart from that, we will be back on Monday and we will see you then. Bye.